So let's get started with the Food Security Partnership Program signed by Lagos, Niger and Kwara states, an initiative towards bridging the food supply demand gaps under the Produce for Lagos initiative. Speaking at the event in Alausa Ikeja, the State Commissioner for Agriculture, Abisola Olusanya, says the initiative is to support local farmers, boost food production, particularly in livestock, fisheries and horticulture, in large commercial quantities that will meet the demands of Lagos and other states.
We have to grow more food. It is at the local government and state level.
That message from President Bola Tinubu in specific terms on more attention to agricultural production across the state has brought about this meeting in Lagos to give impetus to the President's executive order on food production. Lagos, Niger and Kwara states are taking a bold step towards improving food supply across the states. The three states are in agreement to cultivate about 500,000 hectares of farmland for the 2024 dry season farming and will be supported by the federal government.
There are so many connotations around how we can resolve a lot of our issues, but it comes back to we must know the numbers. The only way you can know the numbers is you must organize your market. And the only way you can have an organized market is to have the partnership with the states that produce, such that we are all working harmoniously together. You have rice, like I said, over 1 million tons. We are producing very minimal, but we have the largest mill, so we need partners. You're talking of tomatoes, where also we require almost 1 million tons of tomatoes, but in terms of what we produce is very low. You have maize, like I said, almost 1 million tons as well. We produce very minimal quantity. So we need Kwara, we need Niger, we need states in Nigeria across board. But I feel that with what we know that our president is gunning towards, which is to ensure food security, the three states, coming together, we will be charting the course in setting the tone that indeed we are serious about what Mr. President wants to do, and we are taking the lead in ensuring that this collaboration happens and the dream of a food secure Nigeria also happens.
Targeted value chains produced for cultivation under the 2023-2024 dry season are wheat, 123,000 hectares, rice, 150,000 hectares, maize, 30,000 hectares, and cassava, 20,000 hectares. Lagos State Government is well prepared for the task ahead, particularly with the upcoming Food Logistics Hub, the already existing middle-level agro-food hub in Mushi, amongst others. It's a welcome idea for the Kwara State Government, who believe the initiative will empower the farmers to produce more.
This is beyond exchange of goods. It's bridging gaps. It's about building communities, empowering our farmers. And it's about also ensuring that there is food security. So we are happy to key into this, to be able to help feed Kwarans first, before we then feed Lagos and the entire nation.
For the Niger State Government, the move will go a long way towards transforming the agricultural strategy of the state.
We started with 600 hectares of land, 1 hectare per each youth, whether a baby or a man or youth. And government would give them inputs, including the seeds and the fertilizer. But then the thinking initially was who would offtake. So now we have an off-taker, because we are going to be a producing state, and Lagos State is going to be the consuming state. So what we need to now iron out is what products, because anything you throw in Niger State grows. So what product, are we going to bring, to Lagos State? So this relationship that we have just started, for me, is a very exciting one. It's also challenging, because we have to make it work. And like you said, it's not rocket science. In the next 6 months, Nigerians should begin to see the relationship between Kwara, Niger, and Lagos State. And I believe that once this thing is going smoothly, before you know it, other states will fall within.
Currently, Lagos boasts of 20% food production and targets 40% self-sufficiency in the next coming years. The government is hoping to unveil the Phase 1 of the Food Logistic Hub in Ekpe by December to reduce post-harvest losses.
We have a hub, and that is just one. We are building 3 more, so making 4, and then we still have several others. So in terms of assurance of when this kickoff would happen, it is going to happen at least, I'm looking at by 3rd quarter of this year, because even the logistics hub, phase 1 of the logistics hub is supposed to be due for commissioning in December of 2024. So if you have phase 1 ready, meaning you have several dealing areas ready to take food in bulk, then we are kicking off live. But like I said, we don't even want to wait till that time. We are having middle-level hubs like the one we launched in Mushin that are going to be built and be ready, and we need food even in those hubs right now. So the middle-level market is supposed to serve more or less like an off-taker hub from the logistics hub. And the idea around the middle-level hub is we should have middle-level hubs located in all local governments. So a middle-level hub is like a mini logistics hub or a mini logistics park. It means when foods come into the central logistics hub or the central logistics park, you now have different hubs also where the food items are sent to. So let's see also how Kwara's production capability is around even fulfilling the order for just one hub alone. Let's say from Niger alone, and see how we can fulfill order. That way, we're already setting a base for how production and demand and supply can be met, and then we extrapolate it into the larger logistics.
The partnership is kicking off with 3 states. 17 other states will be joining the drive to increase food production in Lagos and the country at large.